Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a plan with me for the week of August 13th to August 19th. This week I will be using a kit from Avalon and Ninth, as well as different cute stickers from Let's Plan It. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe down below. I would truly appreciate it. And turn on notifications so you don't miss any future video updates from me. Now, let's get on with the plan with me. Okay, so I actually started already putting down the glitter headers. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the date headers this month. These are the date headers. Some months I like to use them, other months I do not. So usually what I do is I get my glitter headers, not my dates, and I just put them like so. I am a lot better with lining up these than I am with the washi tape. And these kits from Avalon and Ninth peel off very, very nice if you do make a mistake. I am going to try to get through this plan with me without any of my kids interrupting, which may not be likely. So like I said, if they're not straight, they peel off very, very nicely. And then I am going to use the dark one, the dark pink. I am a huge fan of these glitter headers anymore. Okay, so we did the glitter headers, and it's pretty funny because last night I was reminiscing on some of my old layouts from 2014, 2015 in my very first Erin Condren. And right now it's all loose pages. If anybody remembers the big, when everybody used to put their Erin Condren into a Kiki K. A5 size. I have so many sheets torn out because I never liked the way it looked. But I was reminiscing, and back then it was like printables, and that was it. And now, like, I cannot decorate a spread without a kit. But I do only use certain types of kits. Okay, I don't use many full decorative boxes because I have a lot to write. These are the washi strips at the bottom. I absolutely adore Avalon and Ninth, her colors, as well as Let's Plan It. I only had one kit from Let's Plan It, and I used it last week. Well, 2 weeks ago. That's like my favorite. So, yes. So after I put the glitter headers down, I usually do something in that box. So I'll usually put a decorative sticker in there. I like the smiley face since summer is almost over. I'm just looking forward to my kids going back to school. I love them dearly, but you know what? I need to get back to my videos and blogging. I'm like really falling behind. Okay, so I use a lot of the half boxes and these types, quarter boxes and like these types of boxes because like I said, I have a lot going on. I love the wording on her headers too. So I usually do like for my morning routine, and then I'll usually actually put a glitter header. I actually got these too, like 40% off, and these are very good quality premium matte. I really, really like the feel of these. And like I said, they are very removable. I wish I would have did a plan with me with my kit from Let's Plan It because that was like one of my favorite. I love her shop now. I'm obsessed. Okay, so then I put another one for my nightly routine, but who we kidding? I hardly stick to it. Oh well, it's staying like that. It's crooked, but who gives a shit? I didn't realize I have makeup on my hands. Damn it. Oh well, I'll be covering that anyway with a sticker. Okay, so I love this header that says clean in time. Like a lot of the kits I purchase, you don't get a lot of like cleaning stickers, and that's all I ever freaking do because I got 4 kids. So I love being an adult. So also what I usually do towards the bottom, I will put this, see, I try to line it up. And it's freaking crooked again, which is my luck. And that's why I like that these stickers are easy to remove when you make a mistake, just like Chrissy Ann Designs and Let's Plan It also was very easy to remove. Okay. Sorry if my sidebar looks like shit, but I'm trying to do this before somebody comes and interrupts me. So these aren't full boxes. These are just little headers. These are cute, but I don't know. Sometimes I use them in between. I love these full boxes, actually. I love the little pineapples, but I'm going to actually use a pink because I got a lot of yellow and purple going on there. I like using kits, but I also like everything like cohesive, like a full box here and a full box there. A half box here and a half box there. Like I'm very like weird like that. So yeah, so last night as I was reminiscing on my old torn out planner pages, I was like thinking to myself, my God, how much the planner community has changed. I started planning when I was pregnant with my now almost 4-year-old. So I delivered him 3.5 weeks early, which was totally unexpected because my 3 others were always 2 weeks late. And I had to be induced. They literally had to pull them out of me. I got to the hospital. I was having sporadic contractions. I wasn't even going to go. And literally I was 8 centimeters dilated. Within a couple hours, he was born. There was no turning back. And I was actually scheduled for a C-section with him because he was measuring like 99 percentile. And he was 8 pounds at almost a month early. So yeah, that was like, and then I went through really bad postpartum depression. I remember being down the shore and just newly into planning, like on a family vacation with my husband and my other kids. And I was pregnant with my now almost 4-year-old Patrick. And I remember just like, you know, I was in like a ring binder at that point and printables from iHeart Planners. And it was just like, I was in awe. And then I found the planner community shortly after that. But I didn't find Planners Gone Wild until I was in the horizontal group with Cindy Llama Letters, and she happened to post her spread, and I was obsessed with her handwriting. And I was like, oh my God, I love your spreads. How do you write like that? Like, you know, because I'm so sloppy. Still, I'm so sloppy. And she was so nice, and she was like, here's my link. I have Llama Love Letters practice sheets that are totally free. So then I downloaded, I printed them, I was practicing everything. And then at this point I did have an EC horizontal, obviously, because I was in the horizontal group. Then I found Planners Gone Wild after I found Cindy's YouTube channel. And I couldn't have found Planners Gone Wild at a better time because, you know what, I went through a really bad postpartum depression, and a lot of people that I thought would be there for me turned on me. I was being accused of neglecting my children. I was being accused of being on drugs. I was being accused of being a bad mom, and that was not the case. I was suffering, and I was ashamed to come forward because everybody was throwing around these accusations. You know, especially people that lived near me in the family not my family, but, you know, making comments that I'm a drug addict. And I had my son October 2014. We moved into our new house in Holland, PA, February of 2015. Around that same time is when I found Planners Gone Wild. Shortly after that is when I got the postpartum depression. Now, postpartum depression, the stigma around it sucks, because you know what? It's not just you're sitting there sad and you have baby blues. You know, I was agitated. I couldn't sleep. I didn't eat. I was like 90 something pounds a couple months after having my son. And I actually was in my pregnancy jeans. And I'm not bragging about this. I looked disgusting. Oh, a week later after delivering him, I was in a 00. And I've always been tiny, but you know what? My body has never went back like that after any of my other pregnancies. I remember at a year after having my son, he was a year old, me and my husband were getting married at the end of that year, and I had to start going to the gym because I was literally 50 pounds over my pre-pregnancy size still a year after having him. So for me to be down to my pre-pregnancy size after a week, I should have known something wasn't right. And then, you know, there's just so many people now I don't trust. And I say to this day that Planners Gone Wild got me through them dark times. Not because they knew what was going on. I didn't tell a soul. But because they're such an active group, and they may have a bad rap, which I don't give a shit. Like, if anybody has anything negative to say about Planners Gone Wild, I would defend them with my life, because I don't know if I would have my life right now if it wasn't for that group. Only because there's so many women, so many amazing women, and it is a super active group. I could go on at any time. And like, I remember Benko, like her posts and just like all the funny like memes and, you know, the drama and everything used to occupy me them nights where I was in the darkness and I could not sleep and nobody believed me. The only people I had were my mom and dad, and they lived a lot farther away from me at this point. And my dad started, you know, my dad struggled with depression, and my family is the type of family, don't say anything. Act fine, don't say anything. They just, that's the way they are. I have wonderful parents, but they just don't like talking about anything like that. So my dad started going through his problems as I was going through my problems, and my dad sort of internalizes stuff with me as I do with him, because I am the only girl. I have two younger brothers, and I've always had a very close relationship with my dad. Like I would call him like 10 times a day, just like, Dad, do you believe this one did this and that one did that? But basically, so many people turned on me. Somebody actually, and I am going to put this out there because I feel there needs to be more around postpartum depression, and there needs to be more support for women. Women are killing themselves because of this disease, because they are so afraid to come out. Because I had DHS knock on my door. Yes, somebody close to me, obviously, because they knew very personal stuff about my one son, that he has problems with things that are beyond control, even doctors' control. And that was brought up in the report. It was an anonymous report. And I got that knock on the door. I was like, you know what? Why don't you just come to my fucking house and just stick the knife even deeper into my heart? I'm already sitting here wasting away to nothing. You know, I'm accused of being on drugs. It was just a really, really bad time. And like I say to this day, if it wasn't for Planners Gone Wild, I probably wouldn't be here right now. So I've been wanting to get this off my chest for a long time, because I am so sick of the people who sit here and try to say, you know, like act like they're perfect. And, you know, nobody's perfect. Nobody is a perfect parent. And that's just the way it is. And we need to learn to accept that, because we all make mistakes. And you know what? I'm not perfect either. I've made many mistakes when I had my daughter at 18 years old. But you know what? My daughter is now 20, and I've never, ever had child services knock on my door. And that was the most scariest time in my life. And I was like, you know what? They wanted to take my kids away because of this accusation that was false. I in the report, it said my kids were running around in dirty diapers. First of all, none of my kids wore diapers except for Patrick, and he wasn't running around at that point. And my other kids were in school all day. Like, so who's running around in dirty diapers? Like, it's just the person who called was close. I have a feeling who it is. And you know what? It's like, I'm sure they're not perfect either. And that's all I'm trying to say. Like, we need to empower each other, you know, instead of, you know, making accusations like that. Why don't you text me and say, hey, or just if I'm not answering text messages because I shut myself down because I feel horrible and I feel like my family's better off without me. Why don't you text me and say, hey, you know, why don't I come pick up the baby for you so, you know, you can get some sleep, or you can just get some me time, because I didn't have any of that. And no, instead, this person had to turn around and call child services on me. And I pray to God that the person who did call on me never goes through a dark period in life like I did, because I would never, ever call child services on anybody. I would try to help them first. You know, I was struggling from postpartum depression. I wasn't on drugs. I wasn't a bad mom. You know, as much as I felt like my family was better off without me, that was the postpartum depression talking. And honestly, he's about to be 4 in October. I'm still not the same. I don't think I ever will be. But you know what? Postpartum depression also taught me to be more patient, to be more kind. You know, I may have been ignorant to some of the topics before. I've never had postpartum depression with my other 3. And I'm sorry if this plan with me turned into what it is, because I just had to get this off my chest. As I was reminiscing, I saw the week we moved last night, and that was it. I was like, I was done. Yeah. So, and if anybody out there is struggling, please, you can send me a message or reach out to somebody you trust. Don't be ashamed. You are not alone. There's a lot of great podcasts out there. Don't be ashamed. So I am going to use one of these cute little Let's Plan It for my plan with me that I'm making right now. I actually ordered Plan With Me stickers from her. And then I color these actually in Copics. I have my colors downstairs, but I'm gonna have to do a separate video on that. But I color these in Copics. I got like 60 different Copics, but most of mine, because I was stamping earlier. So there's my plan in time. I need to edit. And these are the jumbo ones from Let's Plan It. I will link her shop, because if you like to stamp but suck at stamping, then I highly suggest you try out her jumbo chorus. The thing is, they also don't bleed through like stamping onto your planner, and stamping on the sticker paper, I suck at cutting. So yeah, so I need to edit and actually upload this plan with me. And then usually I just write, I'm not going to bore you with my writing. I just write like, you know, I did the dishes today. Usually I after plan, if that makes sense. Like, I'll go in for Monday and write everything I did. A lot of times I will write things I need to do, but I like to write what I did so I know what still needs to be done. But yeah, so I am going to actually use one more of these adorable stickers from Let's Plan It. Laundry, clean, post. I got more coming any day now. This was part of the kit. It is so freaking cute. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna need to do laundry like I always do. So I am gonna use a laundry sticker. And these came with my monthly Nest Birds Fly Studio. It's a monthly subscription box with a whole planner kit. Plus you get like different things every month, accessories. Like for instance, last month was clear planner stamps. The month before was a cute little ice cream pen. And then this month were these adorable peacock little mini scissors. Aren't they so cute? Because it was a peacock theme. So next week I am going to be doing my plan with me with my peacock theme. Okay, so I'm going to have to do laundry. I'm going to spread this out like that. And then I also color these in with Copics. Like, I have all my other blue. Well, wait, I do have darker blue up here. I'm gonna have to do the other ones when I do Cora because I have other colors I want to use. Like, look how cute that is. And it legit looks like a planner stamp. Like, I saw one of the PR girls post her spread in Planners Gone Wild, and honestly, I thought it was a stamp. I had no idea it was a planner sticker. And same with this. Like, I am gonna color that in. All my skin tone Copics are downstairs. So I will hop on and do a quick video of how I color in my chorus from Let's Plan It. I sort of got off topic because I was reminiscing last night and saw that moving week when we moved into here, and then all the emotions started flooding about the postpartum depression and so on and so forth. But again, thank you everybody for coming to my channel and watching my videos. I truly appreciate it. I will link all the shops down below I have used in this video, and also my favorite planner supplies down below. Also, I am going to link the monthly Nest Birds Fly Studio subscription box if you are interested in that. That is super cute, her boxes. And like I said, every month the little accessories change. So I would definitely look out. It comes out of your account every month on the 15th, and then you get it usually the second week of the following month. But anyway, if you like my video, please subscribe and hit that little bell notification icon to get future video updates from me. Until next time, I will talk to everyone again soon.